In this video, I will provide rock-solid evidence using only the finest sources of information, which will prove that the symbol of the cross or crucifix represents an ancient dwarf star which passes by the Earth every 3,600 years approximately. This mysterious star is called Planet Nibiru. I will also show that Planet Nibiru is part of a mini solar system known as the Nibiru star system, which has 7 orbiting moons. And I will also present reliable evidence which shows that the fallen angels mentioned in the Bible, Old Testament, who were worshipped by our ancestors, originally came from the Nibiru star system. According to various ancient civilizations throughout the world, including the very first intelligent human civilization known as the Sumerians, and the ancient Babylonians, they believed in the existence of a nearby passing dwarf star, which they called Mol Nebiru. Mol Nebiru is ancient Akkadian language, the second oldest language in history, which when translated to English means star crossing or planet of the crossing. However, today archaeologists and some scholars call it Planet Nibiru. According to the text carved on ancient Sumerian clay tablets, similar to the one shown here, they explain that Planet Nibiru travels along an elliptical orbit, which passes close to the Earth once every 3,600 years approximately. Zecharia Sitchin, the renowned Planet Nibiru expert, found some historical evidence which suggests that the last time Nibiru passed by the Earth was in 560 BC. And as I explained earlier, the cross or crucifix is the symbol of Nibiru, the planet of the crossing. Although sadly, this knowledge has been forgotten over the centuries. However, the main reason that it is called the planet of the crossing is because Nibiru crosses the path of the Earth once every 3,600 years. Okay, I am now going to show you actual Hubble telescope images of planet Nibiru. Here we can see that Nibiru is a boiling hot, bright red coloured dwarf star, surrounded by tons and tons of meteorite trash that it drags along with it. This is because Nibiru is made of solid iron, which acts like a giant magnet, attracting any passing planets or meteors. In this image, at this distance, we can see that Nibiru appears to resemble a cross. Now we can begin to understand why it is known as the planet of the crossing, symbolised by the crucifix or cross. In this image, at this distance, Nibiru could be perceived by some as resembling a great red dragon in heaven, with horns on either side of its head and a tail on the other end. The amount of space debris visible here is enormous. The following images are ancient Babylonian depictions of planet Nibiru. They were created approximately 1000 to 1500 years before the existence of the Roman Empire and Christianity. Here we can see a Babylonian gentleman taking his dog for a walk. He is pointing up to the sky at planet Nibiru, depicted as a cross. In this image, the main character standing appears to be a Babylonian king walking his dog. He is pointing up to the sky at Nibiru. Over to the left there is a man who is worshipping it. In this one we can see a man outdoors in the wild. He is flanked either side by two stags. Nibiru can be seen in the sky above. On the right there is an eagle in mid-flight, clutching onto its prey. Here we can see a gentleman outside in the wild, resting his foot on a bird. In the distance there is a horned beast grazing in the pasture. Up in the sky, Nibiru is visible again. This man, taking his dog for a walk, is praying to Nibiru visible in the sky. This particular image is either Greek or Roman. Up in the sky we can see Nibiru again portrayed as a cross.